Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, everybody. This is Mr. Ahmed Al Abbasi again, wishing you a nice day and good morning. Inshallah, before we start, we're going to speak about the paragraph writing for today in grade 7. But before we start, I want to make a check if you hear me very well or not. So I'm going to mute all you, and you just tell me, do you hear or not?
Yes, we hear.
Yes, we hear Mr.
Yes,
Yes,
we
we
hear.
hear.
Can hear.
Can
Yes,
hear.
Yes, we
Can
can
hear.
hear.
Do you
Can
have any
hear you.
echo? So, okay, we can start now.
Yes, we can hear.
Okay, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. We'll start our lesson today about writing a paragraph. So, for some of you may ask, writing a paragraph, didn't we study this before? So yes, we studied this before, but again, it's the main core of any piece of writing. Whatever I'm asking you to write, I'm asking you to write an essay, to write an email, a summary, as we studied before, and we're going to make a main focus on that, because in the summary writing, you're asked to write one paragraph. And today, we're speaking about how to build this paragraph. So get ready and open your books, page number 91 in the Grammar for Writing book, chapter 4, lesson 1. Today, inshallah, we're going to cover lesson 1 and lesson 2. So let's start. If I ask you to write a paragraph, you have to know the following topics. Before we start, what's a paragraph? A paragraph is a short piece of writing that consists of at least 6 sentences, from 5 to 6 sentences. And all the time it starts with indentation. Indentation is a space in the beginning of the line, the first line of the paragraph. And remember this sentence, because I'm gonna repeat it all the time. One paragraph means one single idea. One paragraph means one single idea. So, if I ask you to write a paragraph about anything, you have to first decide which type of the paragraph you're gonna write. We have many types. So you have to decide which one matches your target, the reason why you write. Number 2, you need to know what are the parts of the paragraph. You have to build the paragraph, so I can never ask you to write a paragraph without knowing the parts. Number 3, you have to know the main parts of your paragraph, like the main idea and supporting ideas, and we're gonna discuss them thoroughly today. The last thing that you need to keep and maintain in your writing is your unity, the paragraph unity. Let's take them one by one. Are you ready? I suppose you're ready. Let's go. The types of the paragraph. First, we have more than 10 types of the paragraphs. So we're going to just mention 4 of them in a short way. The narrative paragraph, descriptive paragraph, expository paragraph, and persuasive paragraph. The first one is the narrative paragraph. And from the meaning, if you know the word narrative, narrative means to tell a story. A story. Am I going to write a story in the paragraph? Okay, so I'm going to write a story. In a paragraph, I may ask you to write about the situation you went through or an experience that you had before. So you're going to have to tell me what happened from the beginning, because it's a chain of incidents, of facts, of successive incidents, as I mentioned before. And most of the time, it goes through the chronological order. What's the chronological order? The chronological order means the order of time. What happened first must be mentioned first. For example, I ask you write about your day. If you write about your day, you're going to mention you wake up, wash your face, have breakfast, dress yourself, go to school or work, go back home, get some sleep, and enjoy some activities with your family. So that's the chronological order of time. In a simple way, tell a story in the order of time, and explain. Okay. The second type is the expository. From its name, it's exposit. Expository is to show something, to expose something. To expose it means to tell me the information that you know. I ask you now to go and write a paragraph about bats, or about aliens, or about sea storms. Whatever I'm asking you to do, you go to a website or a book to get some factual information, facts, and write this in a paragraph. This paragraph must expose the facts only, get subjective as let's say as near as you can, because you can never add any personal comments, any personal details. Just add the facts. For this paragraph, you explain the facts for me, and you don't ask me to change anything. You don't ask me to change my behavior. You don't ask me to believe you or not. Just explain to me. The third type is descriptive paragraph. And from the name, it's descriptive. So you need to describe. I may give you a topic about a place, a person, or a thing to describe. So what to do? Just add a lot of adjectives and adverbs in your description, in your writing. Give me the picture. If you're able to, give me the picture in my mind. So you read and I close my eyes and imagine what you're saying. You're an efficient writer. You're a professional writer here. Your paragraph is good. That's the target. Make me close my eyes and read your writing. So your description, I can see it in my mind, so you are a good writer. To write a good descriptive paragraph, you need to go through two approaches, the physical approach and the abstract approach. For some of you, for the girls section, it's the first time to, maybe it's the first time to know about these two approaches, but for the boys section, explain them for. The physical approach is to explain whatever you see, whatever you smell, whatever you taste, whatever you hear, whatever you get with your five senses. While the abstract description means you just describe your feeling, your emotion, your ideas about what you're writing. Your room, for example. If I ask you to describe your room, you're going to describe its room that is painted in white. It has a lot of furniture in it. Let's say it has a bed, sofa, TV, table, whatever you have there. That's physical description. About the abstract description, you may need to describe your feeling about it. I feel home when I get into my room. My room is, let's say, the place that gets me comfortable. It's a cozy place. You describe the feeling, the idea about your room. For the next slide, it's the persuasive paragraph. From the name also, it's called persuasive, to persuade, to convince me to do something. If you convince me to do something, you get some facts, some ideas. You mention them in your writing. But for one target, you want me to change my behavior here. That's why it's different from the expository. In the expository, you mention facts only, okay? And like science books. For persuasive, okay, you just give this information, give me facts, give me ideas, give me designs, give me whatever you want in your writing just to change my behavior. For example, if you have a shop and you sell food, you're gonna write a paragraph about how delicious the food is, the components, the people working, the site, and the ability of delivery, and so on. That's to convince me, to persuade me to buy from your shop. That's the persuasive paragraph. The next one, I think that's the last one. So we're going to study the parts of the paragraph. Abdurrahman, before we move to the next slide, I'm going to get your comments. If you don't understand, just raise your hand. Now, we're going to take your comments. Abdurrahman, we listen to you now.
Mr. Is the persuasive paragraph an advertisement for something new is going to open? Or what?
Yes, it is.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Any other question? Okay. Do you understand the 4 types up to now? Great. We continue. Now I'm going to, I am. Yes, before we go, I can never drop you. I am. We listen to you now. Speak.
Mr. The first paragraph, but the first part, I didn't understand it.
The narrative?
Yeah, Mr.
Yes, the narrative paragraph. The narrative paragraph, you tell a story. So write about your day, write about the weekend that you had before. So you write from the beginning of the day till the end of the day, like a story. Tell me what happened in the beginning and one action after the other until you reach the end.
Mr. Like
Understood?
the autobiography, right?
Yes, something like that, yes. Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Mister.
You're welcome. Now, because you don't have any other questions, I suppose you understand the 4 types. After I ask you to write a paragraph, you choose that matches you. Oh, but I have a question for you. If you know the answer, raise your hand. If I ask you to write a summary, what type of a paragraph you will choose? The first hand, Mujahid. Mujahid, you can speak now. We listen. Mujahid.
Narrative.
Narrative for the summary. Thank you. And now we're going to take the second hand, which is Mariam or Miriam. I'm not sure about it.
Yes.
Okay.
I think it could be a narrative or a descriptive. I'm not sure.
Descriptive. I just need one answer.
Narrative.
Narrative. Okay. Thank you. Tuqa?
Mister, I think it will be descriptive.
Descriptive.
Yes, descriptive.
Okay. Thank you. Muhammad Salim now.
So I think it will be expository.
Expository.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. And the last hand here is Rowan.
Yes, I
What do
think
you
it's expository.
Expository. Thank you, Rowan. Okay, that's the end. And here we say the answer. The best paragraph type that matches the summary, as Muhammad Salim and Rowan said, it's the expository paragraph. Why? Because the expository paragraph, you expose, you put the fact
Wow.
Okay, if you can hear me, just raise your hand. We just lost the connection, internet connection, and we're back again. If you can hear me, raise your hand. Thank you. Now you can lower your hands back again. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's a quick and a wonderful reaction. Thank you very much. My dear students, back again to the topic that we were sharing. The parts of the paragraph. For the parts of the paragraph, okay, I'm going to make a picture for you, and that shows you how the paragraph looks like. Ready? That's your paragraph. Your paragraph must be like this. Yummy. So the first part of the paragraph is your topic sentence. It's the upper part, the first part of your essay, of your paragraph. And again, remember why we make a main focus on the paragraph, because we must master the paragraph to master the means one complete efficient essay or article. So back to the paragraph parts. The first one is the topic sentence. Okay. Where is it? Okay, I think we're back again. Again, I'm sorry for this technical problem. We had a problem with the internet connection, and we're back online again. Now we go to the next part. The next part is going to, we finished the persuasive paragraph, the parts of your paragraph. Your paragraph must look like this. Yes, it must look like this. I am a juicy, tasty sandwich. Yeah, you have to like your paragraph, guys. So the first part of the paragraph must be your topic sentence, the part on the top, the first sentence in your writing, in your paragraph. The second one must be the supporting details. It's the layer in the middle, the juicy part. The third one is the closing system, the end sentence, the end of your writing, the conclusion, the part that makes you end it up. So again, the paragraph has three main parts. The first one is the topic sentence. The second one, supporting details. The third one is the closing sentence. I hope you get this. If you copy me, just make sure that you copy me and raise your hands. Put your hands up. Okay, copy. Yeah, 3, 4, 7. Yeah, you copy now. Thank you. Lower your hands. Just I have to make this check to make sure that everyone listens. Everyone listens and hears. Okay, thank you very much. Back again, the three parts of your paragraph, the topic sentence, supporting details, and closing system. Sentence. Why I keep saying system? It's sentence. Okay. Now, the topic sentence, the first part. The topic sentence is the main idea of your paragraph, the heart of your paragraph. So the topic sentence is the sentence that has the main idea. The main idea is the core. Why you're writing this paragraph? To speak about what? To speak about who? So the main idea is like the heart of the text, the heart of the paragraph. It's the controlling idea of your writing, and after that, all your supporting details will be added to make it
Mr. No sound. Mr.
if you can hear me now. You can hear me now, is right?
Yes.
Yes, thank you. Now, mute your mics and come back with me. I'm sorry for this. Again, the internet connection is so bad today, but we're back. Thanks to our IT team here. They help us a lot. So, back again. The topic sentence. The topic sentence is your main idea. Why you're writing the paragraph. So the core. So the topic sentence is like the heart of your paragraph. It's the controlling idea. All your paragraph is going around it. All the details that you're going to mention inside the supporting details are going to be around this main idea. So for example, if I ask you to write about your room, you're going to choose the topic sentence that my room is comfortable. Okay. And then you're going to write about your room.
Mr. The mic is closed.
Mr.
Mic
Mike,
is open.
mute your mics, guys.
Okay.
Use mic. Hi guys.
I'm back. Okay, I believe you can hear me now. Sorry for this interruption because we have a problem with the internet connection, but it's okay. We're back again. So I hope you can listen to me. I'm sorry to ask you for this again. If you listen, raise your hands. Thank you. Lower your hands again. Thank you very much. We're back online and we speak again about the main idea. The main idea is the main idea or the main topic or the main sentence, the topic sentence in your writing. It's the first sentence in your paragraph. It's the controlling idea, and everything after that is going to support this idea. Okay? And remember all the time, the main idea is the heart of your paragraph. Now, as a quick practice, ask yourself, read this paragraph here, and try to find the topic sentence. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You found it? Great. To find this topic sentence, you have to ask yourself, the paragraph is talking about who? About what? So that's the question. If you find the answer, and most of the time it's going to be in the first line, it's the topic sentence, like this. Here, this is the topic sentence. Homeless people, I'm sorry, yes. Homeless people have many problems. In winter, it's hard to stay warm and it gets too hot in summer. It's also hard to keep things safe without home. You got it? Here, we have two types of main ideas or topic sentences. Oh, let's say the main idea. The first type, it's called the stated main idea, and the second type is the implied main idea. So the stated main idea and the implied main idea. The stated is the clear one, the one that is mentioned clearly in the first line of the paragraph. Okay, it tells you about who or about what you're talking. Okay, the second type is the implied main idea. In the implied main idea, you can find it in the beginning of the paragraph. You just read the whole paragraph and you get the general meaning of it. Sometimes the paragraph comes with it for being, let's say, for the writer wants you to get more interested or involved into the paragraph. He wants you to think about the main idea, to get it yourself, to understand it by yourself, and so on. So he never tells the main idea in the beginning of the paragraph, but makes you understand it. In a short way, the stated main idea is the clear one in the first sentence. The implied main idea is the one that you understand and it's not mentioned in the first line. Ready? Now, let's take this practice. That's a paragraph. In this paragraph, I want you to tell me, where is the main idea and what type is it? If you want to answer, raise your hand. First, I'm going to take someone to read. Oh, I'm going to read, and after that, take your answers. The students have fun on their field trip. They visited the Marine Museum. They were able to tour a tugboat, and they bought souvenirs in the gift shop. After the tours, they ate a picnic lunch in the park and played with their friends. Now, if you want to answer, raise your hand. I'm going to take the Isra. Now you can answer. Can you see the topic sentence or the main idea?
The students.
Just the students? Isra, we listen to you.
The students and their trip.
So it's stated or implied?
Stated.
Stated. Thank you very much. Now we're going to take Yassine. Yassine, you speak now. I'm sorry, Yasmin. That's it.
Yes, the main idea is students.
Stated or implied?
I think implied.
Implied. Thank you. We're going to take the next student, and it's going to be Ahmed. Ahmed, you can speak now.
Yes. The main idea is the students and their field trip.
The students and their field trip. Stated or implied?
Stated.
Stated. Thank you. Muad, it's your turn.
I think the students, the main idea, and the field trip.
So, stated or implied?
Stated.
Stated. Thank you. Thank you all for your answers. The answer is the main idea and the topic sentence here is this one. The students had fun on their field trip. That's the whole sentence, not the students only, not the field trip only. We're talking about the students, the fun that they had in their field trip. So we're speaking about all of this. So the students had fun on their field trip. We find it in the text. It's clear in the first line in the paragraph, in the first sentence. So it is stated. Thanks for all the students who answered. I think we're going to add one for Muaz and one for Danish. 1 point and 1 point. Okay, that's stated because it's clear in the first line. Now let's take another one. Another paragraph for practice. Sister, I can't eat or sleep when you're gone. I need to hear your soothing voice and your lovely smile, and to see your lovely smile. I miss that special way you sing. Please come home soon. That's a message, like a paragraph written in a message, a letter to one to his sister. Okay. Now I need you to tell me where is the topic sentence or where is the main idea. Participants, and the first hand is going to be. It's going to be Leah. Leah, you can speak.
Yes, miss.
What is the topic?
Uh,
The main idea.
is, sister, I can't eat or sleep when you are gone.
So stated or implied?
What?
Stated or implied?
Implied or
Implied or stated?
I think stated.
Okay, thank you. Hussein Ubaidat, you speak now.
Mr. This paragraph doesn't have main idea and it is implied. You can understand from the.
If it is implied, what do you understand?
That this person wants to see his sister.
Thank you. Now, Rawan Matouk, you can speak. Thank you, Hussein. You got 1 point.
It's implied
Implied. What do you understand from it?
that the person misses his or her sister.
That's exactly what we're looking for. I wish you have a group, so you would take a point too. Thank you, Rowan. Thank you very much for that. Now, this paragraph has no topic sentence. It doesn't have the main idea. It's not stated. Okay, back again. If you have the mic open, you can close it. That's for who's there? Yeah. Now we're safe. Back again. This paragraph has only one main idea, but it is not stated. It's implied. You can understand it from the text. And this idea means, as Hussein and Rowan said, this idea shows that the writer or this man or this boy, the author, misses his sister a lot. It's not mentioned in the text. It's not written. He said, I need to hear your voice again, the way you smile, and I wish you come home soon. That means that he misses his sister. It's not written, but you understand it from the text. That's why it's an implied topic sentence or implied main idea. Supporting details, because we're running out of time, supporting details are like the following. They come directly after the topic sentence to make the body of the paragraph, and they give you more support to the main idea. So if you support for the last two paragraphs, in the first one, you speak about the trip, the students and their trip and their field trip here. This one, the topic sentence in the beginning, the students had fun on their trip. After that, you support. They went to the museum, they went into a tugboat, and they got some souvenirs, and you support this. Supporting details covering the topic sentence. The second one, the idea it's implied, but still you add supporting details. Supporting details like, I need to hear your soothing voice, I need to see your lovely smile, the special way you sing, and please come home again soon, and so on. Supporting ideas to support the main idea that we were speaking about. So how I add supporting details? Just add more facts, more details, more description, more examples, more sentences to support the first idea that you mentioned. You can say some facts, statements to make your writing, let's say, creditable, to make it strong. So using facts make me believe what you're writing, and facts support more in the expository texts. Examples, you can give examples of the things that you're explaining. If you're speaking about the beauty smell of flowers, you can give examples about the smell of roses or jasmine and so on. The sensory details, if you're going to describe a descriptive paragraph here, if you're going to describe, you use your sensory details, your five senses, what you hear, what you see, what you smell, what you taste, and so on. Anecdotes, like a short story about something. You speak about helping poor people. That's the main idea. In the supporting details, you can tell a story that you saw in the street. A man got the hands of an old lady just crossing the road and so on. That's anecdote. A story to mention what you're saying, what you're talking about. The questions you can quotations. You can sometimes add quotations from in Islam as you want, from a book, from a movie, from an article. You must add quotation marks before and after the parts that you're going to quote. These are the supporting details. As a practical example, I'm sorry because I'm running out of time. I'm going to just do it myself. I plan to make you answer this, but the first part, it's a paragraph speaking about Canada and why it's one of the best countries in the world. That's the first idea, the topic sentence. After that, I support this topic sentence with 3 supporting details. And we end with the conclusion, the closing sentence. The supporting details here are 3 supporting details. The first one, that Canada has an excellent healthcare system and all Canadians have access to medical service at reasonable prices. So I said that it has excellent health care system and some support for this idea, the reasonable price. The second supporting idea is the standard of education. And after that, I explain why it has high standard of education, because students are taught by well-trained teachers and are encouraged to continue studying at university. The last idea for supporting is the cities, how clean they are, and just more explanation for this topic. The last sentence, so the first sentence is topic, the last sentence is closing. In the middle, it's the juicy layer, the part that we said in the beginning, the layer of the sandwich that has all the details. The paragraph unity, in a simple way,